Night Suns. Hey everyone, Teletran 4 here. How are the stars doing? I guess we'll see if anybody comes to watch today. Oh, that was a message. Let's just make
The Scarlet Witch is not long welcome in these halls.
I say you're not long welcome in these halls. Wanda's doing more to help everyone than you are.
What's another couple of months in the scope of things? This is what we were all born to do. Okay, here we go. Now it's just slowing.
Whatever that device is, Hydra would rather destroy it than allow us to capture it for analysis.
And there's that detonator too.
Don't waste any time. Take them out before they can do any serious damage.
No more waiting. You make this too easy.
You're I am impressed. Chaos sends
Okay.
Now that was something.
Alright, Venom.
Prepare to die! It will sustain us! You! That will heal all! Ready! Delicious!
Okay, we're gonna have to. Ooh, that looks painful. Of course, it's crossbones.
You've got another
Why
problem to
wouldn't
deal
crossbones
with.
be
They may
here?
not be among Lilith's foes, but don't expect any less of a fight from that one.
I can see why Captain America has such disdain for you. He is a man of honor. You are ridiculous. Your time has come. You were too weak for this fight.
It is our turn! Generous! A quick bite!
Ah, they've got bleed.
I
That's
get
not
paid by
good.
the job, not the hour. Let's make it fast. Full reliance.
Sorry, Wanda.
Let's see if we can make this hurt. Ah! Your gut would make a dilly.
This would be a great help.
Sorry, Venom.
just like old times. Welcome assistance. Consider it done. As a child, I feared the servants of Lilith. Now I teach them to fear me.
Jesus. One's gonna feel that in the morning. Oh, come on.
I'm losing my focus.
Getting scared?
The light will carry you onward.
Thanks for the assist. Let's try this.
Leave some for the rest of us.
Light. We could use that.
Just another scar. It's gonna take more than that. I don't miss.
Uh-huh.
So that's how you got this far. You can't scare me away, no matter how hard you strike.
You may see yourself as something more than Hydra, but you are nothing but a common goon.
Nobody makes me bleed my own blood.
You're not going.
Make a powerful ally, no matter who pulls the string. Sorry, but I'm gonna live. That's not gonna stop me. The adversary. finally got a piece. Stay right there. Ha! Now we're getting serious.
Can't keep this up forever.
It's time. You take it.
Not as powerful as Lilith had hoped.
Ah, there we go.
Not right in their hand.
Oh, you'll be all right,
Looks
Venom.
like we've acquired some new hardware courtesy of Hydra. Good work.
Hey, Hunter.
Oh, hey there,
I'm
Michael.
gonna be saying
Wow.
some words about Blaze for the team. We're gathering in the cave right now. Come join us.
All right, let's go to Johnny Blaze's funeral.
Hey, thanks for coming, everybody. I know we're all stretched thin at the moment.
We're all here for you, Robbie. We know this is important to you.
But we should move things along. I know what you're all thinking. You thought Blaze was a major league asshole.
Whoa, I thought Professor Xavier was the mind reader, Logan.
Quiet, you. Anyway, Blaze. Yeah, he wasn't nice. But it's not a nice world. And sometimes you gotta be that way to get things done. And he really got a lot of things done.
Oh yeah.
So,
that's true.
you kids remember that.
Wow, I
He
am
won't always be so
bouncing all over the
fresh-faced and
place.
innocent.
Thanks, Logan. You said it better than I ever could. To be honest, I really struggled with what I was gonna say. Because I used to worship the flaming ground Blaze rode on. And then I met him. And safe to say, I didn't worship him so much anymore.
Oh really?
Really certain I hated
Who
him.
could have guessed?
Right until he went and sacrificed his life to save mine. Johnny might not have been perfect, but at the end of the day, he was one of us. And I'm glad to have known him. To Johnny Blaze.
Johnny Blaze.
Johnny Blaze.
Johnny
Johnny
Blaze. Is that it? Can we go now?
Jeez, Ileana, harsh.
Man, I just wish I could have brought my brother Gabe along. He'd love this place.
Alright. Let's go to bed, pet our dog, go do another mission. But whoever still needs healing and combat therapy. Kitty.
Going for a hike on Mount Wondergoal.
Pull up a stool, Hunter. Never too early to get caffeinated. Stark convinced me to put a shot of his new Stark Drive energy drink in my coffee.
Okay.
Stark Drive?
How'd that go?
Sure, it tastes like sweaty gym sock dipped in coffee, but at least it wakes you up. And if we're headed to Transia, I'm gonna need it. This thing could last 24 hours or 24 days. Hard to tell.
Transia is a treacherous place, filled with all sorts of forgotten locations. We could be battling Lilith's forces there for a long time.
That's what I'm afraid of. A place like Transia is as dangerous as they come.
It makes sense that Lilith would go there. Back to the homeland, that is. Back to the source of her powers.
She's gonna be in for a real nasty shock if she's looking for home. It's not like the old days with the Knights of Wundagore riding around the place. Red Skull and Hydra did a pretty good job of screwing Transia up in every way possible.
Yeah, that's Hydra for you.
The people of Transia are good at heart. There's natural beauty there. We can still save the country from the destruction brought upon it.
We go smash Hydra, and while we're there, we'll plant some trees? Sounds like a plan.
It looks like the others are gathering now in the war room.
Yep, I'll head that way myself. Just need a few more sips of sweaty gym sock. I gotta talk to Stark about getting some new flavors.
Can't use moves at all, Jesus Christ. Do I even have enough money this far? Just barely.
Like playing with. Do your thing.
How's it going, boss? Sometimes, I even impress myself. If this thing behind me turns into a giant gateway to ancient Egypt, I'm quitting.
Can't blame you, Tony.
You may have stumbled onto something important here. I have always found that area of research interesting.
This should be useful. This will do nicely. Always better to be prepared.
I still say we should have... Time to take it to the next level. See you around. No pain, no gain.
New and improved.
Peace.
Oh, that's actually kind of cool. Might as well see if we can upgrade that venom.
Practice makes perfect. I think we've got something for everyone. Wait to use that in battle. They'll never see us coming. All right then.
Okay, where's the...
Robbie, focus.
No, let's pet him before going into the...
Hey, Charlie Warly puppy face.
Oh, I'm focused, Blade.
Point to transient on them.
You ever notice how pop culture never gets witches right?
Kinda, yeah.
I do not know if you noticed, but I am not exactly an expert on pop culture, Wanda.
To say the least.
I know I have.
I am, though.
There are old, outdated tropes of witches flying around on broomsticks, turning children into mice with potion-laced chocolate, using glamours to change the color of our hair.
Do we
Real
not?
witches don't just wiggle their nose and get the dishes to do themselves.
Well, yeah.
Real magic comes with a price, and real witches end up paying it. It's not all magic wands and midnight margaritas.
That's what you're upset about?
Have you ever considered teaching these filmmakers a lesson?
What, like casting a spell on them?
I was thinking more of a hex.
I'm pretty sure that's a waste of my energy.
Are there any depictions of witches you do like?
Just the ones that have cats as familiars. Reminds me of Agatha and Ebony.
Is there anything you can tell us about Transia that might give us an edge?
Transia is a country in trauma. Their borders could easily destabilize at any moment. The people there, they have seen so much war, trauma, and pain. We must spare them at all costs.
Right. I'm packing coffee pods. Anything you like?
Yes, the coffee shop cinnamon blend.
To think, long ago the nation of Transia was once the seat of power for the heroic knights of Wondergore.
Might as well be Camp Hydra these days.
They're pulling in reinforcements from everywhere.
Camp Hydra,
But
nobody's
reinforcing
favorite
what
summer camp.
exactly?
Mount Wondergore.
That's
There's
to
been
say
something
least.
wrong with that place for as long as I can remember.
Something like this.
wrong with that. Now we know where to strike. Time for a little payback on Queen, Demon... No? Right. Make one slight mistake.
Handing my mother the last page of the Darkhold?
Bringing back the Hulk.
Okay, same mistake, technically. Fine. You take point then.
Roger that.
Actually, how about you let us handle things? The Sanctum, Tony's Gamma Death Star, Wanda. Think about it. Every time we listen to you all, some new catastrophe seems to happen. You're not our babysitter, Hunter. You're our leader. And we are the Midnight Suns. We're family.
And family's family. So this time...
We got your back.
Then what are we waiting for?
It has been a while since I've used Nico for anything, so hopefully this goes well.
What if we aim for his heart or something?
He's not a vampire. He's a gamma-powered muscle man.
Juiced up with a heavy dose of Lilith's corruption.
In other words,
So more
we're
like
screwed.
a demon.
Look, I know Lilith is like a dark goddess with an extra angry Hulk as her number 2.
Don't forget the parchment of power. She's got that too, which is like super OP.
But we've got something that she doesn't.
A death wish?
No,
I mean,
dude.
kinda.
We've got friends. Each other.
Ah, yes, the power
We're
of
the Midnight
friendship.
Suns. And you know what we Suns do?
We rise.
We've got this, guys. We have to believe in ourselves if we're gonna pull this off. Blade, Robbie, you know what to do, right?
We'll see you soon, Nico.
Better not leave me hanging, because our entire continued existence depends on us.
Right. No pressure. It's just the end of the world.
Not
Yeah,
if
no
we can
pressure,
help
it's
it.
just the end of the world. It happens.
I'll be monitoring the troops' movements from here. You have a small window to strike the facility and get out.
Honestly, we were doing pretty good against Fallen Hulk last time, so... As soon as we get him in a boss fight where he doesn't have literally infinite health, I'm sure we got this. Probably. Then again, it is the Hulk. This may not go well.
What? No giant alien slime bubbles, demon energy barriers, or jolly green monsters? Then they're ours.
For now.
That rune.
Lilith, too. So it was here, all along. Wanda was right.
Oh, you don't say, caretaker!
Right, one problem at a time. Midnight Suns, assemble! Or whatever.
Yes. Midnight Suns, assemble, or whatever.
Why not?
It looks as if Lilith sent every last Hydra goon she could find to guard the entrance.
Between the creepy glow and the howling demonic Hulk, I think we're running out of time.
We must not let them stand in our way.
Here's one for ya.
As they say, it gets the job done. I am...
Good one.
Hell with it.
going for it.
They cannot possibly match your strength.
Hydra Immortalis. They will kneel.
Well, they recognize Ilion as the toughest one on the team.
Your mother.
That actually hurt a little.
And now you're going to turn invisible.
Concealed.
From the rift, her blessing emerged.
Does it now? Does her blessing emerge from the rift? Because I am finding out.
To think this was once hallowed ground, long before Lilith was entombed here.
Too bad it was Hydra that finally stuck around.
The thought I've been waiting eons for this moment. I'm not giving Hydra any more credit than I have to.
Now that was something.
Here we go. It must be weird having no discernible personality of your own.
Harsh, Nico.
This one's for you.
I hope that wasn't bad. That was very bad. Oops.
You need this more than us.
I will return the favor when I can.
Mistakes were made.
We will not fail.
Ah, this is
No
gonna
retreat.
hurt.
Don't you know who I am?
Yeah, that's not what I expected.
We are the
Oh! I just noticed the icon. Hi, lava. And you're going to make a dog talk out of there. Yep.
The rift opens.
Does it? I could have never possibly guessed that
Still
was
don't get why
what you
these
were
guys
going
keep
for.
fighting. It can't be the money. What else do mercenaries take in trade?
We both know what Lilith offers them, Nico. A false promise of eternity catered to every corrupted mind.
A spell carried on silent whispers.
Now is not the time to romanticize our peril. Your fate is sealed. Weak, even for Hydra. Let us see if they have an answer for this. They do not stand a chance.
They are repositioning.
Oh, how very observant.
The advantage is mine.
Your end is...
I have a long memory.
Oh boy. I really hope that next attack isn't going for her. Okay. Ow.
We need to help them.
You're gonna make another dog pop out. Ah, I'm so surprised.
Maybe I should be flattered.
The Knights of Wondergore held rituals of their own not far from here. They believed this land was cursed.
A well-justified conclusion.
Wondergore resonates with the dark energies of Kazan. The mountain could not contain its vile influence forever.
Good work. All right, time to really apply myself here. You were never my equal. Hold this out. Thank you, friend.
Eat that dog!
Ready?
Right back in your head!
You're just lucky we aren't allowed to take your life.
A dark child so formidable outside of Limbo.
The endless search for wealth and power with just a tinge of fascism. Hydra will never change. Apparently our reputation isn't enough to scare off these so-called children of Lilith.
Her will be done.
Jeez. There's another dog going to come out. Gee, I wonder. Oh, wow, look at that.
Their intentions haven't changed.
Not to sound cocky, but some horrible Lilith monster would have been a lot more interesting than Hydra.
You may eventually come to regret those words, Nico.
Yeah, that occurred to me just as I was saying it.
Very effective.
You were too weak for this fight.
Here you go.
That should help.
Now. sacrifice yourself blindly for Lilith? You are more foolish than you look.
You are talking to a dog, Magic.
Are they stronger than they look, at least?
You ask? Whatever works for you.
Helicopters, fantastic.
Buy some time! Get inside while you can. Leave that to me.
Punch it!
Hell yeah!
You alone among your kind can serve as the conduit of my power, precious child. Liber tenebris reversus es nobis.
I don't like how this looks.
Moments longer. Together we will reforge the Darkhold and usher in.
It's over, lady!
Mother, no! Stop this!
Lucky shot. She won't hit me again.
But it is all for you. Everything I do
Of course it is.
always for you, child.
Sure it is.
She gave up the right to call you that word when she sold her soul to that monster.
The truth shall reveal itself soon enough, sister.
Even with her attention focused on that damn book, Lilith's barrier will not be easy to bring down.
Yeah, but the cave shore is.
Midnight suns, disassemble.
Now you're talking.
It's not the most elegant solution, but bringing the roof down on them will certainly put a damper on things.
Should have hit a few of those columns with the hellride. I'm gonna tell Robbie you said that. About time. It's weirdos like these that give people like us a bad reputation. I think you got him. Maybe you should teach me that one.
Another 1,000 years.
Deja vu.
Jeez.
This changes nothing.
Here. Oh, doppelganger. Don't like those.
still want a piece.
Do not waste your strength here, child. What has been set in motion cannot be undone. Will not be undone.
There's no convincing her. You know what you have to do.
Suffer the pain of your victims.
The light will heal you.
Tell you what.
Welcome assistance.
Whoever trained you did a damn good job.
We honor our
Payback's gonna be fun.
Still they persist.
Sarah, my sister. It's been far too long.
Don't speak as if you know me, demon. You haven't been my sister for centuries.
It saddens me to hear you say that. There's still time for you to see things his way.
No one calling themselves a Midnight Sun will ever join your corrupted ranks. I promise you that.
Suffer! Never seen that before. Let's do it! Ought to make things interesting.
Alright. Oh. You only have one card.
Your suffering begins. skeletons in that closet. It begins. You must fall. I will not return back.
How many times is that? More of them are joining the fight.
Lilith may have found the one man. Hello! Restore it.
Banner's been nothing but trouble since this whole thing started.
We both know what it is like to have a power that others desire, Blade.
Maybe, but I don't rip my clothes off and go berserk whenever I'm in a bad mood. That barrier is still holding!
Liber tenebris reverses es nobi!
Get out of there, now! You've done more than anyone could ask!
Almost! Yo, demon lady! One thing, before we go. This is for
Johnny Blaze!
No! The spell must not be interrupted!
Now we may leave!
Mother.
Your mother died centuries ago. Now get out of there!
Somehow I don't think that's going to... Hey, Cassie! Look at the cover this made.
All of that and then you posing sex.
That seems about right, doesn't it? Alright, well, they got trapped in the cave-in, but some... Oh, hello there, Red Sonic Gaming. Oh, this is triumphant music and all, but I have a feeling this isn't going to end well. We trapped them in the cave, but that's not the end of this, I'm sure. Yep, there's Hulk. Stay safe, or else. Yeah. Is it raining already out there?
It's raining a little bit.
Okay. Just don't get struck by lightning.
Predators.
Yeah, that's what I was saying.
What's wrong? Everything.
burying the Hulk didn't work. What do you mean burying the Hulk didn't work? What were you expecting?
Yes, Robbie, I have eyes.
Dude, that's so freaking crazy.
Please be alarmed in silence.
Yeah, what about the Sparky?
Is the book club meeting really a good idea tonight?
Book club tonight? You in?
I guess.
Meet you there.
If the world's ending anyway, might as well enjoy a good book.
Yeah, my plan backfired. Thought choosing a weird book would drive people away.
Why would you do that?
More punch for the rest of us.
Oh, Logan.
Why have I not heard of Crash Morgan? I know it's an older book, but this is exactly the kind of story I like.
Oh, that's about what I expected. A Flash Gordon parody? Of course you'd love it.
I thought Logan might bail. But I told him we bring more snacks this time. I have him figured out. Can we start?
I am ready.
All right, Logan, I need to know. Why did you choose this book?
I'll tell you, just not yet. I want to hear what you thought of this book.
It was written in the 1940s, so I expected some repugnant attitudes and phrases. But it surprised me. The writing was simple, yet the story was deeper than it had any right to be.
What was your favorite part?
It's in the chapter where Crash and the princess escape the Zorgots. The next morning, they see the sun rise and Mars rising beside it. When the princess asks what the future holds and Crash just stares at Mars as it eclipses the sun, it gave me chills.
An eclipse is a dark omen. They should never have fallen in love.
And yet the heart wants what it wants. Anyway, I think the moment gets lost when the Zorgots deploy their Null Stalkers.
I don't get why the robot dog didn't warn them. I thought it could talk.
Not until number 19, the minefields of the reticulates. It's a whole thing.
Got it. So, what's the idea with Crash's promise?
What about it?
When Crash apprehends Glaxogorp, they have a tense conversation in the back of the flypod. Crash says there's a way the Zorgots can leave the moon with everything they want, but the princess must take the throne. Then Crash vows that no queen of royal blood shall ever rule Deimos. Glaxogorp agrees, but why? Crash breaks the vow in the next chapter.
That makes no sense. Why say Queen of Royal Blood?
You're right. I can't believe I missed that. And how does that tie into the Hydro gunfight at the top of the space scraper?
Really? You don't see it?
I do.
They're shapeshifters.
Who?
Crash and Glaxogorp.
No.
Yep.
But then, when do they...
The Hydro gunfight. Crash gets hit in the helmet and goes down. And what happens whenever Crash is unconscious?
The helmet changes color. Turns bronze like the suit.
Right. Then Glaxogorp pulls up on the rocket sled and takes Crash and the princess into custody. That's when they make the switch. Crash and Glaxogorp change form. But where do they stash the princess?
It is obvious. They put her in Crash's suit.
Exactly. Crash won't need it to survive because they're within the bubble city. So we get to the Deimos Council meeting. The princess refuses the throne and declares her love for Crash, who is the princess in Crash's suit. When they embrace, the false princess deactivates the Magna Manacles binding Crash. But Crash nabs the Star Scepter from the fake princess, activates the suit's zoom vest, and smashes through the monoculus.
So, if that's the actual princess, she escapes. But who is the false princess?
That's a shape-shifted Glaxogorp. Without the Star Scepter, Deimos can't crown their queen.
Right. She never wanted it, and the Zorgots definitely don't want it. Glaxogorp, posing as the princess, can steer Deimos away from war.
And when the fake Glaxogorp vows the Star Scepter shall be restored to the princess, that's actually Crash.
So Crash made 2 vows and broke neither of them. The cliffhanger with Glaxogorp chasing Crash's ship is actually Crash returning to the princess so they can escape Deimos.
You got it. They reveal the switcheroo at the beginning of number 6, Attack of the Intergalactic Space Weasels.
Clever. I like it more now. And that's where we'll call it for tonight.
So, Logan, why did you pick this book?
Because it's fun.
I almost wish this book was a comic instead. I would have liked to see the Monoculus.
My book was the best of them.
You're right.
You have only been to 2 meetings.
Yeah, but you know I'm right.
You are. You are very right.
You did not mention a book for next time.
Yeah, with everything going on, I'm gonna put book club on a hiatus until things are less apocalyptic.
I hope we come back to this in the future.
Same here. Books are a gourmet meal for thought. Not to call anyone out, but you just can't feed your mind gristle.
Who else would you invite if you could?
There's a lawyer who got me out of a bad situation a few years back. Smart as a whip, picks up on subtle things even I tend to miss. As long as the books we read have Braille copies, I could convince him. Actually, I need to thank you for sticking around since the beginning. For all your help with Carol.
Of course.
I don't get close to many people. I never get into relationships. That's not a rule I ever break. But I did with Carol. Beyond all the reasons, I find her amazing. Do you know why?
You are into her because she can kick your ass.
That's exactly it.
Really? I was joking.
I'm not. Vampires fight dirty. They'll kill whoever you love just because they can. If they really want you to suffer, they'll turn your true love into one of them. That's why dating me is a death sentence, and I refuse to put that weight on anyone. But can you imagine some pissant vampire trying to chow down on Captain Marvel?
Not really, no.
First, his fangs would snap off on contact with her skin. Then she'd just chuck it into space. No hiding from the sun out there. There's no way they can ever touch her. But it's not just that.
It is you. She is safe from you.
Yeah. I never break my rule because I know deep down there's a chance I could lose control. But with Carol, hell, she could hold me over her head till I was myself again. Wouldn't even break a sweat.
Completely unrelated, I want to watch Captain Marvel bench press Blade.
I would not.
You are no fun.
And you already knew that. Well, I'm glad you joined me for all of this. Maybe next time the world is ending, I'll start a sparring club.
A sparring club? Is that just training with a fancy name?
You saw right through me. You leaving?
Soon.
All right. On your way out?
Yeah, I guess so.
That is it for me.
Peace.
He's close, Hunter.
I see you and Caretaker are on the mend.
Slowly but surely.
Seems so. I should be happy about it. But how can I be happy about anything when the Temple of Cthon is wreaking havoc on my home?
Yeah.
I grew up in Transia, you know. In a remote village at the foot of Mount Wondergore. It's all destroyed now. Along with those poor people's lives.
If Transians are anything like you, I have faith in their resiliency.
We are known for being a tough crowd. It's a hard life there. Lots of conflict, lots of tragedy.
Hard lives make hard people. They will survive.
Phrasing.
And one day, rebuild.
And I'd like to be around to help them. But first, we have to stop your mom. I'm afraid of her, you know. Of seeing her. I mean, what if it happens again? What if she turns me back into bad Wanda? What if I go dark?
If it came to that, we would find a way of removing her corruption again.
I appreciate that, but I don't think you're going to have time for all that while you're also trying to stop Cthon from tentacle climbing into this dimension.
You are right. We probably will not have time to save you.
You wouldn't?
I am joking.
You almost got me there.
No one is leaving you behind, ever again.
Promise?
Cross my heart.
Well, I ought to get back to the news. See what new horrors are befalling my hometown.
Do not watch too much of it. The overconsumption of news media is supposed to be bad for your mental health, especially during an apocalypse.
There are worse things for your mental health, Hunter. And I'm pretty sure I've experienced them all.
Yeah, that sounds about right.
I'll take my chances with a little cable news. Night.
Wanda, there's something I ought to say to you.
Oh?
I have to hear this conversation.
You were right about Lilith's tomb.
Did you just say I was right about something?
I did. Just as you were probably right about other things, too. Many other things. You let an old, stubborn immortal let you take the blame for so much.
You were hurting. You needed something to point to.
And here I was thinking I was the one who was supposed to take care of all of you. I am sorry, Wanda. For everything.
So am I.
Let me guess. You came to rub it in? Tell me the Midnight Suns are just a bunch of Hero Academy dropouts who are in over their heads?
I'm not here to rub anything in. I came here to say, I thought what you did back there was brave. And bold.
Yeah, right. You mean brave and stupid?
You weren't being stupid. You did what you thought was right. Sometimes, we can do everything in our power to stop a bad thing from happening and still fall flat on our faces. Just keep your chin up and remember, failure is an essential part of the superhero gig. I mean, look at me. I haven't exactly been batting 1,000 these days, but that doesn't seem to have slowed down my ego any.
Well, wait. Are you, like, actually being nice to me?
Well, nothing like impending doom to bring people together. But seriously, I admire what you tried to pull off back there. Took a lot of guts. Maybe next time, you'll get the glory.
Thanks, Tony.
Anytime, Nico.
Yay, we did it. Ugh, the first time we're actually trusted to sit in the driver's seat, the first freaking time, and we couldn't stop her. We dropped a mountain on her head, and Lilith still managed to summon the Temple of Chthon.
Hello.
Way to go, team.
Now here's a shock and dodge. Dropping a mountain on Hulk didn't stop him. What were you expecting?
Fair enough.
It is not the end of the world, Nico.
Yes, it is. Like it's literally the end of the world.
Fair.
The Temple of Chthon is here, and soon giant flying squid god will come to feast on all of our souls.
Nico, I am not going to let that happen. Chosen one, remember?
I still don't think
You always
so.
manage to say the exact right thing to make me feel better.
It is one of my secret superpowers.
You mean not so secret superpower? Alright, I'm gonna stay out here a while and lick my wounds for a little bit longer. Thanks for, checking up on me.
I guess I can, but I
Anytime.
don't see it still. I think it's just a metaphor for body dysmorphia.
How goes it, Hunter? Or is
That's
it
fair.
the Hunter?
The mysterious structure, which
Oh,
has been
I hope
described
Aunt May
as
isn't
a
watching
kind
this,
of
because she's
ancient
going to
temple,
flip.
has suddenly appeared in the war-torn Republic
We
of
try to stop
Transia,
it, but-
decimating a
I
remote
screwed up,
village at the
Robbie.
base of Mount
It's
Wonderful.
okay, you can say it.
These images,
Doesn't
taken
matter
by
who
tourists,
screwed up,
have been reposted
what
over
matters
2
is that
million
we're
times
screwed.
on every social media outlet with the hashtag #ApocalypseWow.
We're in the end game now.
Because you're a smart, non-Marvel person, and you're not. Your dead name's not Hank, so I don't know. I think it's just the smart part. Oh, what's up, Wade?
You're expecting to hear a witty one-liner. I get it. But I gotta say, I'm speechless.
I find that hard to believe.
I'm serious. You dropped a freaking mountain on the Hulk, and he waltzed away like it was nothing. I mean, if a mountain didn't kill him, what could? My
Yeah.
ego? No. It couldn't stand carrying the weight of the entire world.
That's probably true. And
Oh,
Ultron's
a billion
probably
elephants.
fluid.
A duck the size of a house? Or maybe
Well, except
two
for some
mountains.
iterations.
Most iterations.
Well, remember Ultron 9 from, Yeah, that's pretty fucked.
Third time is the charm. Maybe we could drop the moon on him.
Perfect idea, Hunter. Rock hard just thinking about it.
Yeah, somehow I don't
I said
think
what I
dropping
said.
the moon on the Hulk would work either.
What else is there to lose at this point?
Literally
Because,
everything.
like, with Hank
Figuratively,
comes off,
also
like-
everything. The exciting thing is that you don't know.
And you know how this ends?
Wow.
If
A Deadpool never reveals his secrets.
Dad, then I'd have to
After all that, we can add another L to the pie.
An L?
at all.
Oh, yeah.
You know, a loss, a goose egg, a big fat zero. Gotta say, I don't know how you keep up
Yeah.
the cheerleader attitude.
I have faith we will still win in the end.
Where does this so-called faith come from? The Good Feelings supply store?
I can tell you where faith
From
this
myself.
faith comes from.
And my
it comes
friends,
from the fact
like you.
that obvious that I'm aware this is a
in the
video
fields.
game with a plot that inherently
sound in
has
pain.
a happy ending, most likely.
It's okay. I'm into it.
Of course.
Just take
you're
it
into the
sleazy,
same way.
Hunter. The fight's not going anywhere.
Staff of
No,
One
the
gets
red light
antsy
is
if I don't
unmuted.
use it every now and then.
It's for active.
You just touch the microphone.
Yeah, there's a button. Right?
that our conversation would just be cooler, listener.
Yeah. I guess better
Are they
sleep.
watching Doctor Who? I just saw like that. I just saw. Never mind. I just saw like a swirling like blue shape, so it looked like they were watching the opening of Doctor Who.
Small village decimated by structure. Yeah, that's a lot of dead people. All because we had to drop a mountain on them instead of actually attacking the hull. Sure, Lilith had a shield up, but we could have busted it down. You know? Would have taken about as much energy as making the fucking tomb fall.
You have gone too far, Mother.
I could say the same to you, child. Leaving me for dead and buried under that mountain. What a way to treat your mother.
Well, most people's moms aren't trying to bring about the apocalypse.
What would you have me do? Allow you to destroy all of creation?
The Hulk was right. You are somewhat overdramatic.
Oh, really?
The truth shall reveal itself soon enough. The Darkhold is finally complete. The prophecy draws to its close. The Midnight Sun is coming, and with it, him. We will all have our final parts to play.
Worse.
Will you be ready when the curtain rises?
Dormammu and Mephisto go, oh man, we had a good thing going here! Alright, everyone, pack up! We're getting out of this dimension now!
Yeah, pretty much.
If everything you do is truly for me, Mother, then I beg you to stop. Let us both return to our graves and let the world know peace.
You almost sound like him.
I thought we could not talk about him here.
Don't be ridiculous, not him. Him. Your father. He once said something similar to me, several lifetimes ago.
I have never heard you speak of him until now.
We close upon the end of a billion years prophecy. Forgive me if I'm a bit sentimental. I sometimes wonder if I could bring his soul to this place. To have him stand once more beside me. Beside us.
I implore you, do not. In his death, he has been spared the sight of the foul creature you have become. I envy him for that. What? No snappy comeback? Promises that we shall be reunited under the glorious eye of the Midnight Sun?
No, child. Not this time.
Oh geez, there's a ghost in my bedroom.
Agatha?
I'm sorry to intrude, dear. Do you have a moment?
Nope. The world's ended.
For you? Of course.
You always came to me for advice when vexed by a difficult problem. Never Sarah.
Agatha, does something trouble you? Perhaps I can return the favor.
And now you're the one reading my mind.
You used to read my mind?
It's an expression, my dear.
Huh. I choose to believe you. So, what do you need?
I don't know how to say this without sounding melodramatic, but despite our actions, the prophecy unfolds. Chthon's return seems inevitable. Yet all I can do for the people I love is haunt a library and play macabre tour guide.
Agatha.
I should be here with Sarah and yourself, helping to bring the team together. But I never have felt more useless. I'm sorry, Hunter. I
shall leave you to your rest.
Agatha, wait. Good night.
Agatha. Hunter, I'm coming in. Where is she? I heard you speaking with her.
I am surprised you can hear, Agatha.
Then you don't deny it?
Why would I? Especially to you.
Why didn't you tell me earlier? Why didn't you tell Caretaker?
I made a promise not to tell.
To who?
Agatha.
Then why now?
Because if you can hear Agatha, the two of you need to have a long talk.
I don't know if I could face her.
Then let me talk to her.
All right. I'm trusting you, Hunter.
Good night.
Remember that time we fought together in Madripoor?
I need some friendly advice, and you're pretty okay at both the friend and the advice part. Are you ready?
I am ready.
Okay, I think that you think that I'm one of those good people, right? Not Marvel America levels, but not too far off. But where do you stand on the nature versus nurture question?
It is our environment that molds us. It is clear that I would have been different if I was raised by my mother.
Okay, based on that logic, I was raised by my mother for most of my life, and she was pretty evil, so... How can you be sure that I'm not, you know, evil?
I know you well enough by now, Nico. You chart your own path. You are not your mother.
I bet parts of her probably rubbed off on me, or, you know, are literally running through my veins. I don't know, Hunter. I feel like I'm holding myself back worrying about this stuff. You've been around me enough, and I kinda trust you. What do you think?
I think that if you want to reach your true potential, you need to come to terms with your past.
Okay. How?
You are a powerful witch. If you were injured, what would you do?
You know, abracadabra it away. Why?
Why not do that now? Use your magic to heal what is hurting you.
Ugh, now I'm annoyed that I didn't think of that. Okay, I think I might have a plan now.
Feel better?
Not yet, but I will.
What's up? Oh, well, that's concerning.
MJ, can you please drive by May's house and make sure she's
That's
okay?
still concerning. Okay.
Is that the time?
Let's do this.
I guess that's better.
Let's see him try to handle me now.
Do your thing.
Get those poor people out of transient in no time.
I must say,
What have you got for me, boss? Sometimes, I even impress myself.
oh, and I was just about to binge my story. I've crossed paths with this artifact once before. It didn't end well.
Okay, care is more broken than a really sad horse.
Always a pleasure.
I know you're upset too. Everyone's in the same boat.
She won't want you to be thinking of us, so come up with an excuse as to why you're there. Maybe bring her some cookies.
She loves oatmeal raisin. Oh, and she probably won't be going out to get her paper, so can you collect the Daily Bugles and bring them in? Maybe check to see if they're running any spy...
The entire Abbey is humming about the Hulk. But I'm sure if Banner were here, he'd be lamenting the Hulk's appearance with us.
Doctor, you do know that Banner is the Hulk?
Oh, that's where you're wrong. Banner and the Hulk share a body, but they are different personalities. And I understand Banner isn't incredibly fond of his greener half.
It sounds like you speak from experience.
I know what it's like to hate and fear a part of yourself you cannot control.
Then you understand what we must do if Banner is not able to assume authority over that half.
I do. And that scares me more than Mephisto himself.
That's understandable.
I still can't believe it.
What don't you believe, Robbie?
That our plan failed.
We can.
I dropped 10 cubic tons of rubble on Lilith's head, and she still managed to reform the Darkhold.
She has a hard head.
Agatha, a moment? Yes, Hunter. And why are we whispering? Meet me in my room. We need to talk. All right. What is this about?
Wanda knows you are in the Abbey. Last night, she overheard us speaking.
She did?
She confronted me and demanded to know where you were.
What did you tell her?
I could not lie to her. Not about this.
I'm glad you didn't. If Wanda overheard me, the rules have changed.
Should we tell her?
Yes, this evening. I'll seek you out after the mission. Here I go, stirring up trouble. Feels like old times.
Okay, here we go. Wait, why did it teleport us back to my bedroom? Alright. Well, guess better go talk to Wanda about this.
Magic is right. What's done is done.
This is the first time I've been here since, well, since I had to leave the Abbey.
And?
For obvious reasons, Agatha is on my mind.
Yeah?
I can't imagine how much pressure it would be to carry that kind of secret. Of course, I'd like to know more, but I trust you're doing the best you can.
I have nothing to add. But soon, I promise.
That's all I ask. I don't know what I expected to find here.
Books, usually.
Thank you for that. I meant, Agatha and I spent so much time here, I expected to feel, I don't know, anything at all. Instead, I'm just numb. I'm starting to feel guilty that I don't feel guilty.
I am very familiar with what you describe.
Really? Who was it for you?
The first Midnight Suns. I last saw them the day of my death. If I had not rushed off to fight my mother, all of us could have survived. When I think of them, there is an empty sadness. I can still hear their voices, picture their faces, but their absence hollows out my heart.
Ah, that's exactly it. And it's reassuring.
How so?
I'm not alone, and that means so much. Well, I should get back to my studies.
I apologize for not having the bandwidth to speak last night. It's just, I'm still in a bit of shock. My mind has been spinning, trying to process it all.
Take all the time you need.
That's just the thing, Hunter. We don't have time. There's no excuse. I must pull myself together. At any moment, my sister will unleash Chthon upon the planet. Yet Wanda is back in the library reading as if we were back to normal before Agatha passed. Half of me wishes she was here so I could ask her for guidance, for a way out of this mess.
And the other half?
Is glad she's not alive to endure the horrors of what a Chthon reign would bring. Still, I wonder what she would say if she was here.
Have you considered Agatha is here, watching over us?
That's a sweet thought, Hunter, but not a very realistic
really,
one.
Really, Sarah?
I know
we deal in ghosts and demons
but
so
I would know
often,
if Agatha was still one of its specters.
Oh,
no, she is beyond the black. Hopefully in a serene and beautiful dimension far, far from the calamities of this one.
Oh, I don't know how to tell you this,
I need
Sarah.
to get my head together. Now that the Temple of Chthon is revealed, our options are dwindling.
Time's wasting, Hunter. We need any advantage we can get. The fire burns brighter. Think Dr. Strange knows Merlin? I'm still waiting for someone to take this sword. Peace.
Of all places she could be right now, Storm is in the swimming pool.
Poor Wanda. To experience so much loss so quickly.
You feel for Wanda?
Of course I do. It's basic human empathy. especially after everything she's been through.
It is certainly a lot to process all at once.
She'll need support now, more than ever. I mentioned before that the X-Men have always had a home, but I wasn't being entirely truthful.
How so?
Professor Xavier's school was displaced many times. We've always been able to put down roots, but the interim was full of uncertainty.
You see yourself in Wanda, then?
It's hard not to.
I think she would like some solace if it came from you, since you relate.
I think so too. I just need to wait until she's had some time to process. I'll give Wanda her space for now, but I hope to be able to give her some comfort.
Okay, let's just go to the library, pet the dog, and go on
Hunter.
maybe just one more mission tonight, I think.
Feeling good today, girl.
You feeling all right?
Beating up bad guys with Wade Wilson, I can do that. Then I might go for that story mission after all. Oh, this is loading longer than I expected it to. And there's the thunder from the thunderstorm in the distance. Okay, my face froze for a second there. That was terrifying. You know, a tiny part of me does still kind of wish this game was XCOM but with Ghost Rider, but it's still been fun.
Hydra's goons are getting a little too comfortable for my liking. I think it's time you took them down a notch.
I can handle it.
Show them what happens when you mess with the Midnight Suns.
My schedule just opened up. I choose... Don't worry, they're just sleeping. Gonna get ya!
They cannot possibly match my strength.
Okay, that should have KO'd that. What the fuck?
Allow me! I'm extra sloppy.
Hey, Cassie. Look at how Lilith's made transient. What Lilith's made transient into. Yeah, concerning, isn't it? I brought Deadpool and Venom. Yeah, but if I want 5 characters, I'll just bring Liliana with me since she has a card to bring the 4th person in. Because she's injured. Goodness.
I'm gonna stab you so bad for that!
Stop spinning, Eddie!
Arm beta moving into position.
They're still set on me.
I didn't get a checklist or anything, but so far, so good.
I feel stronger already. Now that was something.
Mucho gusto! Something on my face? What's up?
this time.
Glad to be on your side for once. Forever in service.
Cannot move.
Awaiting reinforcements.
We're mostly alive, they're mostly not. So, yeah, we're good. With extreme prejudice. Positive vibes only. Bad luck for you, friendo! Why is that so fun? It's about time! I hope you're keeping score at home.
For the mother! You are nothing more than food! You're gonna remember me! We must regain our strength! Fine!
I am impressed. Hellcat. Your fate is sealed. Weak, even for Hydra. You are lucky to still be breathing. No point in protecting your master now.
The enemy has the upper hand.
doubt they'll take that beating to heart, but we can always hope.
Yep. All those demons can fuck his ass? A little bit. Because, I mean, I feel like Wade usually at least follows the Harkness test. And I don't think most of these things we've been fighting pass it. Oh, yeah.
Hunter, Wanda is at my shrine, calling out for me. I think she deserves an answer, don't you?
Then we should speak with her.
I'll meet you at my shrine.
You hear me, Fury?
Barely.
Hunter, you promised me the truth about Agatha.
I should let her tell it.
Agatha is here? Right now?
I'm right here, Wanda. Can you not see me?
Agatha? Where are you?
Just my voice, then. Better than nothing.
Agatha, there's so much I have to say to you.
Wanda, please. You are my pupil. I shall not have you bear the burden of my death.
I lost control.
No, I did. I pushed you too far, too fast.
Yes, but I have to...
My dear, this isn't the first time you visited my grave. I heard all you confessed. There is no need to repeat it. And there is very little time. Chthon grows restless in his slumber. I can aid you in this fight, but I'll need your help. Both of you. My connection to this world is tenuous. There is a ritual that can bind me to this place. First, I'll need you to retrieve a memento.
What exactly do you want us to bring you?
Sarah's grief is my strongest tie to the world. This memento symbolizes our tie to one another.
What is it?
I don't know, but it's somewhere in her room. The closer I get, the more painful it is.
A ghost can feel pain?
I'm not thrilled about it.
I am unfamiliar with any ritual you describe.
It was in one of the books I wouldn't allow you to read.
I read many of those books.
Yes, you were a precocious child. Those books were decoys.
I knew it.
I'm sure you did.
How should we go about this?
Hunter, you know Sarah better than most. I'm relying on you to search her room and find this memento. Whatever it is.
And what should I do?
Observation and distraction.
So, I'm the lookout while the hunter pokes around Caretaker's room.
I do it myself, but...
Oh, it's no problem. One of my favorite shows involves a weekly heist.
Now, both of you promise me, Sarah cannot know about the ritual. Not until it's done.
Why not?
The more she knows, the less chance we have to pull it off.
I have kept your secret this long.
And I can keep it as well.
Good. I believe in you both.
You can count on us.
Wanda, she already left.
Oh. Well, time to sneak into Caretaker's room and steal one of her heirlooms. Let's go before I talk
National
myself out of
weather
it.
tornado warning in this area until 8:45 CDT. Fantastic.
Not that long. Well, shit. That didn't happen last time.
You and me both.
Are we not gonna go in the basement?
Right behind you.
Maybe we should. I'm just gonna. Yeah, tornado warning. So I am going to save this, and we are going to.
Hunter, I'm outside the door.
End the stream because oh my gosh.